that is by the power and the might of your muscle, your work, that you will make it here. I will hammer in America from doing shifts at work. Oga, this country will break you. By the time you realize that this country has broken you, your skin will be dull. My people, I am IMMIGRANT. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are a community of over 50,000 African immigrants. The video you're about to watch was filmed live in our community. We are live weekly with Africans just like yourself, discussing, laughing, and having a good time. If you want to join us live, check the description box below. I'll put all the information. All right, enough talking. Enjoy the video. Omara said, what are you eating? Let me show you. Do you see it? It's my Christmas present. I've been away hanging out with family and we've been talking. We have been talking. I said, no. My new African immigrants are coming into 2025 the correct way. You guys, today we're talking mistakes that immigrants are making right now. Can we talk about it? The biggest mistake Africans are making right now is not keeping it at the front of their mind that, bruh, you're African. I don't know if it's because there's so much social media influence now. You will be looking online and you just plan in your head how you move when you arrive. You do not understand what you're seeing on that camera. You don't understand what you're seeing on social media. You're just planning in your head how you will move when you get here. So they now board a plane. They arrive. And then you start acting an actual fool. You have to remember, at the end of the day, you are African. What others can do, you cannot do. You can't do it. And you have to remember that. And because you don't have enough information, you think you can come. Everything you've been seeing on TV, you'll be practicing. Bang, 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 bang. I had to talk to one of the young boys and stuff I grew up with and stuff because he was running around with these American kids and they're doing really crazy stuff. I pulled his ear. I said, what are you doing? When the police come, who do you think is going? You think it's them? And you, that you guys are only here on green card. They'll deport you. What do you mean? We are not them. There are things people are doing that you can't do. Do you understand? You can't do it. You are African at the end of the day. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to be or not, you are. So just remember, as you're moving, I know it gets confusing in your head. But let that voice of your mother in your head remind you, Toby, shut up, you're African. Mariam, shut up, you're African. Just keep playing that voice in your head because it will save you from wahala. Some of you come. The sense that your parents gave you, they hounded good sense into you. Boom, 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 boom. And I know they did this because the same African parents that raised you raised me. So I know that as I have sense, you have sense. I know this. I know this for a fact. And then some of you will come. You will pack up your sense and then you just put it to the side and then you will now be moving mad. You will pack up your sense, you will put your sense to the side and you'll be moving mad. And then now when things get so bad, you know where they go to, you guys, we know that. We know them. You know where they go to when things get really bad? We see them. It's on Sunday you'll see them in church. When pastor says, does anybody need prayer? They'll come out, tears. Tears, they'll come out. That's how you know them. When you're telling them, be careful, they'll say, shut up, do you know me? Let me catch up on comments. Mental Health Talk said, my dear, I forgot to say I'd be African until I chop asparagus for lunch one day. Edwin said, one thing I have studied about African immigration, they always change their behavior in a negative way. I don't get it. I don't know what you people are doing. I don't understand it. Comedy said pride also. Yes, so absolutely. Kisiwa said, because of most people exploit them just because they moved them out of Africa. Y'all, just because you moved out of Africa doesn't mean the exploitation has ended. Dave said, tag them. I will tag them. Don't worry. You people are moving mad. Okay. Number 2 mistakes that African immigrants are making. Listen, I talk about this all the time. You come and you think that you are better than the people that came before. Something as Africans that we need to pay attention to. You have to give honor to those that have come before you. Did you hear what I said? I didn't say you have to worship them. No. I didn't say that. There's a saying where my people are from. You guys, I'm Nigerian, by the way. I'm Nigerian from River State. Don't be an enemy of progress. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It is free. It's free. Subscribe. Our people used to say, when you see a frog fall into a pit, you will look down and then you take your legs and jump over that pit. What does that mean? It means the people that went before you experienced something. Learn from them. Learn from their experiences. It's the biggest mistake you're making as an immigrant is you think you're better. I don't know why, but you think you're smarter. You just say, those people didn't know. Me, I know. Okay. If you just paid attention to the people that came before you, you would avoid so many mistakes. Somebody will warn you about something and you'll say, not me. Somebody will say, this thing you're doing, I don't know if it'll pan out this way. Have you thought of this? You say, this person is a hater. This person is an enemy of progress. Can I say this? You don't have haters. Of all of us in this room, there's 115 people in this room. Maybe, out of the 100 of us in this room, maybe 5 people here have haters. The rest of you, no one's thinking about you. We're trying to figure out how we're going to plan next year's Deti December. Move on. Move on. What does honor and respect mean? It means that if they say something, you take it and you put it on a shelf in your brain. It doesn't mean that you do everything they tell you to do. No. But you take the advice, and then you think about it, you meditate, and then you put it on a shelf in your brain. So that when you come into that situation, you can analyze and say, okay, that advice they gave me, is it going to get me where I need to be? And you can think about it. Don't just throw away their advice because you're like, no, they're not young like me. A 40-year-old is giving a 20-year-old advice. He said, nah, he's not young like me. He's not young like, don't you know he was 20 before? And even if you say, oh no, he didn't grow up in the day of social media. He doesn't understand. Yes, he does. Just don't let technology fool you. All of this stuff, there's nothing new under the sun. There is nothing new under the sun, you guys. We've been doing this. Jolie said, not really, sister, it depends. Girl, even if their outcomes are bad or their outcomes are good, there is something to learn. If the outcomes are bad and the outcomes are good, there's something to learn. For all the young boys that ended up in jail, the lesson is don't go to jail. Do you understand? For all of the people building $500,000 houses, the lesson is go to school and learn a skill. Do you understand? So it doesn't actually matter their results, whether good or whether bad. Learn from them. The problem with a lot of people, us Africans though, our own people, is that we judge people's results instead of learning from their results. We are very judgmental. We very judgmental. Oh, Africans, we love it. Judgment is our favorite pastime. But listen, when people have gone before you, not out of respect or anything or what, even just out of selfishness, just because you want to make it here in America or wherever you are, after you've judged, because I can't tell you to stop judging because I know you won't. I know you won't stop judging. It's okay. Me too, I judge. We will judge together. After you judge them and you judge their results and you judge their advice, also listen. Because there's something inside of that advice that can help you. It doesn't mean you should do what they said, no. But after you've judged, I said what? Just listen, just a little bit, just a little bit. Number 3 thing that I think that a lot of Africans are doing, or the biggest mistake you're making is, you think you can come to America and you think you can outwork the system. Oh, one of the funnest things ever for me is to see new African immigrants come. You jump off that plane, boom, and they say, I'm ready to work. There's one guy I knew. I said, oh God, you have to slow down. He said, no, I am young and agile. I said, oh God, this is not how we used to do this thing. He just came. I think I met him when he was here like 2 months. He just got his driver's license, and then now he started working. He was so excited. He was just coming. He was from Nigeria. He came, right? And he's like, I'm ready to, ooh, Ooh, pumping muscle. I'm ready to work. Oh, he was just going crazy, right? And I said, oh God, this is not how we do this thing. You need to slow down and you need to plan your movements. He said, no, I'm ready to work. Y'all, this man didn't just get 1, 2, but he got 3 jobs. And he began to work and work and work and work. This man was working. I literally, there's months where I'm like, you won't see this man, nothing, working. And then I saw him I think I saw him a year later. His skin was looking very dull. He said, praise, this country. You've only been here a year. It's been 1 year. It's just 1 year. Oh my God. You can't outwork America. It's not how we used to do. Mama said, please laugh with love. I'm laughing with love. There's love in my heart. Don't worry. It's all love here. Y'all. I was telling this man, it's not how we do it here. Because if you come to America and you think by the power and the might, by the power and the might of your ability to do shifts, and you think that's how you're going to make it in this country, it is a lie. It's a lie. Are you hearing me? That's not how America works. My brethren, listen, listen. If you think that is by the power and the might of your muscle, your work, that you will make it here, I will hammer in America from doing shifts at work. Oh God, this country will break you. By the time you realize that this country has broken you, your skin will be dull. Listen, my people, I will never steer you wrong. Skills. Skills over shifts. Skills over shifts. Skills over shifts. You have to go get a skill. It's the only way. You have to go get a skill. It's the only way. It's how we do it. It's the only way you'll make it here. If you're thinking, oh, I'll go from this job to that job and this job to that, you will wear yourself out. That's not what America does. America doesn't reward time. It rewards skills. America does not reward time. It rewards skills. What does that mean? It means that right now, if you are a PCA, you should be going to go get your CNA license. If you are a CNA, you should be going to go get your LPN. If you're an LPN, you should be going and getting your RN. If you're an RN, you should be going and getting a physician's assistant or a what is it called? A nurse practitioner license. Are you understanding me? This world does not reward, America doesn't reward time. It rewards skills. The more skills that you have, the more you will earn. That's how we do it. You get more skills to make yourself more valuable so you can earn more money with the same amount of effort. Titus, isn't that $15 an hour that will make you a millionaire? Titus, you will be working, $15 here, 17 here, 15 here, 17 here, and you just work. Only you? My God. I'm not saying that you cannot do well through the sheer grace of God and hard work. You can, yes, continue. But I'm saying that the quality of life that you build from working back to back, your kids don't see you. Nobody sees you. You're just working. And then you're able to now get your one house. You're able to now get a couple plots of land back home. I'm saying with that same amount of work in a strategic way, you could get more for your efforts. Do you understand? Same effort, bigger results. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. So you mean you finished this video? It means you love it here. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to find us on all platforms at I Am Praise E. I'll see you on the internet.